Hello, I'm James Farrer, and I'm the Director of the Graduate Program in Global Studies at Sophia University. Now today I'm just going to tell you a little bit about our program. So the first thing about it is specialization. We have 3 programs: Japanese Studies, Global Studies, and International Business and Development Studies. So if you have a particular interest, a particular thing you want to study, you can look for it in those 3 specialized programs. The other thing about our program is flexibility. You can do focus on research. You can also focus on developing your career. And so I think this kind of flexibility is something that our program is really quite proud of. Now the third thing about our program is its openness, its globality. And this is something that is represented not only in our curriculum, but also in our student body and in our faculty, who all come from all over the world, whether it's the 100 students or over 30 faculty. Now I myself, I like to use the city as a kind of laboratory of globalization. So I teach urban sociology. I take students out into Tokyo, and they're able to go out and visit places like Tsukiji Market, where we're able to visit vendors and talk to people outside the university and learn about how this market operates, both as a kind of commercial place and also as a cultural place. So today you're going to meet one of my students, Nagiko, who's going to teach you or show you around our faculty and get to know a few of the students who make the GPGS what it is.
Hello everyone, my name is Nagiko. I'm a student in the graduate program of Global Studies. Today I'll be interviewing 3 people, one from the master's program, another from the Ph.D. program, and finally GPGS Graduate.
Okay, so could you introduce yourself?
Yes, hi, I'm Miyu, and I'm a master's student at GPGS's Japanese Studies. And I've always had a passion for literature, and so right now I'm specializing in Japanese literature.
So could you tell me what your research is about?
Yeah, I am looking into works that were written after the Great East Japan earthquake, and specifically works that are in between genres of fiction and nonfiction. So I'm interested in what fiction is able to achieve that nonfiction cannot.
Sounds interesting. Okay, so maybe for those who are not native Japanese speakers, they may be curious at what level of Japanese they need to study in the JS program especially. So what do you think?
I think you do need a basic level competency in Japanese for your research as well, if you do want to pursue research at the Japanese Studies program. But with that being said, there are programs that you can kind of continue to work on your Japanese once you're in the GPGS, so you can utilize that as well.
Could you tell me why you chose GPGS?
Yeah, so I used to be an undergraduate student here, and one of the reasons why I chose GPGS was because one of the professors that supervised me as an undergrad, I wanted to kind of work with them in my master's program.
So what has been the biggest surprise about studying in the GPGS?
So one of the biggest things I think is that there's actually a lot of opportunities to work together with students from other departments as well, programs as well. So for instance, I participated in running of a conference, and there I got to kind of work together with various students from the global studies as well. So yeah, that's kind of been a great opportunity for me.
Okay, so what has been the most enjoyable feature of social life as a student in the GPGS?
Yeah, for me at least, I am currently a part of a pre-modern literature reading group, and that's just a community where people that like to try read Japanese literature get together and read together. So the fact that you can kind of make these communities and do what you like outside of your studies is a great thing for me in my social life here.
Okay, so today, thank you for taking your time and good luck with your study.
Thank you so much.
Okay, hello Rebecca.
Hello.
So first of all, could you briefly introduce yourself?
Okay, my name is Rebecca Babide and I'm from Uganda, East Africa. I am a PhD candidate in the GPGS program here, studying global studies.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay, so what is your research about?
My research is on the religiosity of African students here in Japan and how their religious identity, their religiosity changes while they are in university here in education institutions here in Japan.
So I heard you're graduating soon. So what do you think are the attraction of GPGS and Sophia University?
I think for me the biggest attraction is the professors, how supportive they are, the breadth of their work. So you're getting a lot of expertise and good mentorship for whatever field you are looking for, and I think that's a huge attraction to anyone who wanted to choose this program. Yeah.
So the next question is, what has been the biggest surprise about studying in the GPGS?
The biggest surprise for me was that work-study life balance was actually possible. I think I thought it would be very hard to work and study and live normally while doing a PhD, but with proper planning, with the support of staff and professors here, it's actually been possible. Here I am, almost at the end. So that was a good surprise.
Okay. So how does your studying in the GPGS contribute to your career?
Good question. So my study here was directly injected into my career because here at GPGS I was doing global studies. My PhD is in global studies, and I'm also teaching at another university here in Japan. And so everything I learned from GPGS I injected straight into my classroom. We recently started a global studies program at my university, and so almost word for word I carried everything I learned from my classes here and applied them to my classes in my career, my teaching. How I saw teachers here work with students, I took to my classes and interacted with my students exactly the way I had seen my professors interact with us. I also had the opportunity of publishing work with professors here. Through them met other renowned scholars, and so my work and study here has directly impacted my career.
Okay, so Rebecca, thank you for taking your time today. Congratulations on your graduation and good luck with your defense.
Thank you so much.
Hello, everyone. So thank you for coming here today. So first of all, could you introduce yourself?
Thank you. I'm glad to be here. So I'm Viet. I came from Hanoi, Vietnam, and I graduated from International Business and Development Studies, graduate program of Global Studies at Sophia University. And I recently started my IT consulting business in Tokyo, Japan.
So when you were studying at Sophia, what was your research about?
Oh yes, great questions. I did a research on optimizing automated warehouse delivery process. So basically I developed algorithms for delivery robots to travel more efficiently, which will drastically reduce costs for the warehouse, which is my ultimate goal for the research.
So what was the most enjoyable feature of social life as a student in the GPGS?
I made a lot of good friends here and quality connections for sure. We help each other out in studying, we hang out a lot, we did a lot of drinking for sure because it was fun, and we'd even travel abroad. We came to Vietnam, my hometown, 3 times in 2 years. We had a lot of fun, and I personally myself enjoy meeting a lot of diversified friends from all over the world. I had one friend from Malta, a country I didn't even have a chance to know about if I didn't meet him. So that was amazing. I enjoy every moment of social life in Sophia University.
Great. So you studied hard, but also at the same time you were enjoying yourself, making friends and then talking with them.
Exactly. Study hard and play hard.
Yeah. Okay, so the final question.
All right.
So could you tell us what is your current occupation and then how your study at the GPGS contributes to your career now?
Thank you for that question. As I mentioned above, I'm starting my IT consulting business here in Tokyo, Japan, and GPGS helped me out a lot. What I mean by that is I only realized how important it was, and how important the financial accounting class was when I started doing bookkeeping for my company, and how important international financial management class was when I started to have to make decisions on how to allocate or use a company financial resource efficiently to generate like expected profits from various like channels. Those knowledge were invaluable, and definitely like one of the reason, and I was grateful for those knowledge, and one of the reason I really recommend like joining GPGS if you want to start your own companies here in Japan because it worked for me.
Amazing.
Yes.
Okay, so Viet, thank you for taking your time today. I hope your business goes well, and it was good to hear your story and experience in the GPGS. So thank you for today.
Thank you so much.
So it's me again. Now, I really am so happy that you were able to get to know some of the students that make the GPGS a special place. And by listening to those students, maybe you found something that maybe attracts you to the GPGS and you'd like to join our community. And I think it's a community of people with many backgrounds, many interests, and many, many perspectives. So if you're interested, please get in touch with us. Please think about coming to visit us. And above all, if you're really interested, apply to be a student at the Graduate Program in Global Studies.